This is day one, hour 2. We got our tent set up. Here's our campgrounds for the week. There's the Kinnick Glacier over here. Right behind me is Lake George. And this is our bear hunting ground for the week. We are walking back to our runway, which is straight ahead, where we still have our firewood, rifle case, and some other stuff. Our campsite is straight ahead there, but here are these gorgeous mountains. Good morning. It is about, say, 7 in the morning. Matthew and I just made some corned beef hash, made some coffee. It's raining a little bit, probably about 45 degrees outside, 50 degrees. Beautiful day. The fog is kind of starting to go away a little bit. And we're going to start going on our bear hunt today and going out probably straight across here and trekking over to the left and seeing what we can find. Matthew and I, we've seen 2 bears right along the side of this waterfall area over here. We've seen them up here. So, we're going to try and walk up on them, upwind or downwind, up these trees, right through here, and try and see how we can get to them. So we're much closer to the mountain now. The bears we saw earlier, we can't see anymore. But there is a eagle right up there, perched up. But we're just gonna sit here for a bit and glass this area for a while, and then keep working our way left. Nice little beaver house over there. Beaver Dam over here. Really pretty area. Right now we're still walking. It's about probably 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and walking through this pretty thick tall grass, little harder ground than we've been having before. It's still pretty frozen over here. There's a bunch of snow on the ground still, and we're just scanning down the side of this mountain, trying to see if we can see any black moving spots. So far nothing, but sure is really pretty. Alright, it's about 3:30 in the afternoon, and Matthew and I hiked all the way from right there's our camp. We hiked through all that. We climbed that rock pile, came all the way through here, and up right here. So here's our little viewing area for a bit. Sit here and lay down and drink some water and check this spot out for a while. Fog's cleared up behind us. We now see the mountain range behind us. We are walking back to our camp. This is end of the first hunting day. and scouted for several hours, walked all day long, and nothing. Right now we're walking through muck and water. Campsite's still a couple miles that direction, but sure is pretty. Well, we came back to a broken tent. One of the fiberglass poles
snapped right in two.
Yeah, and there's some water inside the tent, so before we make dinner, we gotta fix our tent and get the water out. Well, our dinner for second night, we are trying to boil some soup here in a minute. Getting some water boiling. Made a cup of coffee, and we're just sitting here trying to dry off and warm up. Patched our tent up a little bit. It got obliterated today.
What?
Good morning. This is day 2 of our hunt. We are making a combination of corned beef hash and chili for breakfast with a hot cup of coffee. We had no rain last night, which is nice.
Wonderful.
But a shit ton of wind. Is probably about 25, 35 mile an hour gusts of winds. Blew our little tarp area to shreds, and our tent is kind of caving in on us. But we're gonna try a new direction today of where we go hunting, and follow along. Well, we were getting ready to go, start walking out, and our tent collapsed again. One of the rods broke in half. So we're gonna leave it for this evening to fix and hope it doesn't blow away. We're packing up, getting our guns ready, and gonna start walking out. We're gonna try and head probably straight on and cut over right, and see what we can find this direction today. But yeah, the winds are brutal today, that's for sure. But first day of sun, no rain so far, and can see the whole mountain up on this side now.
It's a good day.
It's a great day. All right, day 2. Day 2, we are off towards the mountain. Got about an hour's hike ahead of us before we're within a couple hundred yards of that mountain. So, let's do it. So here we are, sitting, viewing this area, trying to check out if there's any bears in this area before we start going to the right. But we're just sitting here. We saw those bears yesterday, right through there, but don't see anything in that area today. But so glad it's a lot drier today. No rain from the forecast for a while. And we got some sunshine, so it's pretty nice. Alright, take a little sit right here, and we're gonna start checking out this area right here. So got a nice little 180 view all around us. Logan all of our break, and while we were checking out this area earlier, it looks like there's some sort of carcass behind this rock up here. You just make out like a little rib cage over to our right. We got a family of doll sheep over there.
All right, we are just sitting from where we last saw the glacier over there. And we're checking out the spot again. Oh, I'm getting sick. That sucks, but we're still getting after it. Alright. Continuing on the back side of the mountain that had that dead moose on it. And we're trying to figure out how to continue on this way. We're thinking we might check out this area first and then go down to cut through, because we can't really cut through straight and going over. We don't know what's on the other side, so we're gonna check out this area and then make our way back down and cut on over. Okay, we just spotted 2 bears. Right there. It's hard to see, they're about 1,000 yards away. All right, we spotted them right over there. Now we're making our way down here. Getting my shooting stick out. Matthew's taking off his raincoat. And we're gonna watch our smell, make sure we don't smell downwind, and catch our breath and make it around this corner and see what we can find. Our camp is way down there somewhere. But gonna carry it around, get ready, and go around the corner and see what we can see. Alright, well, we saw them go up into these bushes here and then we lost them, so we're debating on whether we go after them or sit here and hope they come back on this side somewhere. Well, we tried hiking up to there, but it was just sit here and see if they come over the mountain or look over here. There's our camp, way over there, that we gotta hike back to still. Well, we made it back. I got some severe sun windburn. Matthew is dying, and our tent has collapsed. We have a couple holes in it, but it's okay. We might be getting a new one tomorrow. Our little tarp porch area has been destroyed. We made it all the way in that valley up there, and then we went all the way up to there and then came back. A lot of miles today, a lot of miles, and this is a tough hunt. We saw those 2 bears when they're about 1,000 yards away. Obviously couldn't get a shot on them. The closest we got was about 400 yards before they just went over the little ridge line there. So now we know where they're going to. Tomorrow we're gonna try and go to the same area. In the morning we're gonna look obviously everywhere else, but probably gonna end up heading back to the same area over there tomorrow. So that's our plan. Now we're gonna make a pot of coffee and make some dinner. Well, we got all the way up here. You can see that there in the middle. That's 500 yards away. I don't know if we can get that unless it comes down. Down here is closer to 300 yards, but it's about 500 yards. And I've got a lapua, but there's no way we can get it unless it comes down a little bit. Well, that ended up being a bust, and I almost burned down the tent for the second time. Tent is still alive, but now we're trying to make some popcorn. We ran up there. I got a nasty blister on my foot now. and saw the bear within 500 yards, but you know, it wasn't worth taking the shot and missing and fucking up the next day. So we know where they're at. We're gonna try again bright and early in the morning.
Okay. We just hiked this entire fucking mountain because we saw these bears on the ridge line and we just trekked them up to about over here. Still about 450 yards out. But hopefully we might watch them walk down this little stretch here, walk down the backside of this. Matthew's up there, he's watching them closely too. So, here's where we're at. Alright, it's about 5 o'clock on Tuesday. Mike and his buddy should be flying in within an hour. They're going to drop off a new tent for us, and they're going to come join us tomorrow on their hunt. And I'm sitting here with my binoculars and just waiting, taking a look along the mountainside and waiting for 2 black dots. But Matthew's taking a little rest. We just cooked up some salami, and losing my voice a little bit, but you know, spirits are high. We're seeing bears, that's good. Seeing moose. I saw a fresh pile of bear poop with the flies still on it today, so that's a really good sign. But yeah, till tomorrow. Thought I might give a little camp tour. So we are camped up on this little high ground here with some brush, but for the rest of it, it's all pretty much mud flats. There's some mountain runoff that causes rock wash way over there, but for the most part this is all mud. So it's dry-ish here, but I walk 10 feet that way and I'll start sinking in a couple inches. So it's pretty much muck boots only for this whole trip until we get out, towards the mountain. But, we got a river that runs pretty much right through here. And big river that runs all the way out of here. Bunch of rivers and finger lakes that run out of there. And, yeah. So, got a little fire going. The tent is destroyed from these winds. But no wildlife other than a lot of birds. A lot of ducks have been coming through here. Nothing really else. No squirrels. There's a bunch of moose tracks through here. Been seeing a bunch of moose tracks and a bunch of cat prints all throughout this area, which is pretty cool to see. But yeah, shore is beautiful. Alright, so our game plan for these 2 bears they're about 900 yards away. So we're going to try and cut them off. We're upwind right now, so we need to get down there. And we're going to try and follow this valley down and try and cut them off and get closer to them. It looks like they're going down, but it's hard to tell. They just ran. There. There's the second one. Oh my god. Matthew, we got 2 bears. There's 2 bears. There's 2 of us and 2 bears. Alright. This is the last day.
The best day.
The best day for Matthew and I, but the last full day of hunting. We are going to a pretty good hot spot.
We're gonna find one
that we've been seeing bears at all week long. It just takes about an hour and a half to get there. So we're going between these 2 valleys right here, and we're gonna sit there this afternoon, this evening,
and wait probably till about 9 o'clock.
We're seeing them.
Yeah, we were seeing them late at night now, and when it gets dark, they don't like to move when it gets hot. So, yeah, we're gonna get one today. We feel it. If we don't, we had one heck of a bear trip without it, but
We still get one.
we're still gonna get one. But that would really seal the trip off to get one nice good bear between us.
Found a moose shed yesterday.
Yeah, one moose shed, moose hoof, half of a hoof.
Said that it's been an amazing trip, but the two things that would top it off would be a moose shed and a bear.
Yeah,
And we got half of that.
and we're half of that. Otherwise, maybe the real bear hunt was the friends we made along the way.
Damn straight.
So either way, we're coming out successful, but we will update you shortly. All right, Matthew got the fucking bear of the trip.
Headshot, brother.
Headshot. Man, good shot, Matthew. Way to go.
Popped up right over here. Called this mountain up. Had saw him from the base and inched the way up right to here. And then saw him right here, right at my sights. So pulled up, didn't hesitate, headshot, a few seconds in. We rolled right down to there, was still moving, put another one in the head, and that was it.
Way to go, buddy. That's awesome.
Thanks, brother.
Congrats.
Bear down.
All right, we made it about halfway down the mountain and realized we were way too heavy, so we started to clean it out on the side of the mountain here. We are walking back to camp. I got my glow stick so they can see us. And we got the hide skinned off in one of the bags. And mosquitoes, this is day one of mosquitoes for sure.
All out.
They are brutal right now. But we got a bear cleaning up, got a lot of good meat, and we got our guns and bags, and it's about 11:15 right now that night, and we're heading out.
We out here.
Dude.
This is a ride. 1 a.m.
Bro,
How many hours? 5?
you shot it at 8,
7:15.
7:15.
Is that 6 hours?
Bro, we're not even back yet.
Alright, keep it moving.
It's about 2:17. We just got back about 15 minutes ago, and we have brought a bear back to camp.
Yep. We got the hide and half the meat. Still have one more trip. And that is a tomorrow problem.
Yeah. Matthew's gonna sleep for a few hours, and we marked it out with tape how to get back there. We brought it about almost halfway back, so it's about an hour's walk back over there tomorrow, and then get the meat and get a bear rug. Yeah. It was a successful bear hunt. It was a long one.
7 days.
Went down to the last 10 hours.
Last hours, yeah.
And now we are celebrating by having got some moose backstrap that we're cooking up, and some chili, and I'm gonna have a can of green beans and some cheese.
Life is good.
And we're gonna pillage around. Looks like the fucking bear went through here, bud. They might have. We swear, the bear was actually in the mountain, not in here. So, that's all. I'll see if there's any more updates in the morning.
Second trip with the bear. Last trip, we made it back last night at 2 a.m. That was the meat, upper torso, everything above the ribs, and the hide. And at about 1 a.m. we dropped the legs here, a few miles out. Just too heavy, so heavy. And yeah, got a few hours of sleep. Packed the rest out. We're flying out in about an hour and 15 minutes. So gotta get back, and Sean is working on cleaning up camp. And yeah, it was an excellent bear hunt. Successful and very fun. Made a lot of memories and came home with a bear.